I'll give you this strawberry if you keep it a secret, okay?
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are.
Arise.
Oh. Double oh. Damn, we got everybody in today. That's crazy. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Soltix. Hi, Babetony. Spaceman. Alright, guys, just letting those play through for a sec. GP. Sorry to anybody I might miss. Zesters. Okay, are we good? Hi guys. Sorry if you can't hear me super well. I have no idea. Actually, if anybody could let me know, that'd be really great. Probably stop me from being as anxious as I already am. This is why. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, babe. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Zesty. Damn, you guys are on it. Thank oh my guys, I haven't laughed. That was crazy. I just laughed. I feel like I haven't laughed in a week. That was a weird feeling. Anyway, this is why I bought a dynamic mic for my streamer friends out there. Anybody doing content out there? Oh, Beth, not damn. I mean, it is yummy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not fake. It do be tasting pretty delicious. Thank you, Beth. But this is why I got a dynamic mic for anybody who's curious, is because I plan on doing stuff where I'm like out and about. Hey, shout out Greenbelt on YouTube. Thank you for the like, my friend. We got Stone. Nah. Soltix, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad to see you guys. Stone, yeah, I be oot in a boot, chat. Oot in a boot, don't you know? No, but I genuinely love to. You guys probably know that about me. I love to like get up and make my teas. I love to. I actually want to do workout streams. You guys know I do the study streams. I actually started with mostly just chatting alongside Baldur's Gate 3 because I'm a nerd. Um, and I actually loved Baldur's Gate 3. I can't wait to get back to it. Shout out Witcher, who I don't know if you're here yet, but shout out Witcher, shout out Babe Denise, shout out Clumsy Golem. We're gonna be playing some BG3 soon, and I'm pumped. Shout out Turbo actually for making me feel more pumped about it though. I missed you guys. I missed you guys, Beth. I miss you guys a lot. It's crazy. It's not a week for me. This is not a week. This feels like a month. And I get it because a lot of you guys probably have lives. I'm assuming some of you don't. I know you. Don't lie to me. You have no life. But like some of you have lives. You're out. You're ootin' a boot doing your shit, and I'm not, chat. I'm not. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything except like being here in discomfort and probably on TikTok because I can't even watch Netflix, can't even watch YouTube, can't even play most games because then like the discomfort just kind of like eats away at me and I don't know what to do, and it's probably an ADHD thing, but I need to like focus in. Yeah, shout out Henry. Tell me your joke. Tell me a joke. Hope you're doing well. Okay, let me go through chat. I just needed to get that off my chest. It feels like it's been a month for me. I know it's technically not a week till tomorrow, but it feels like it's been forever for me. So I miss you guys a crazy ton, and I really haven't seen most of you guys' streams. I've popped in a bit. I'll be honest. I love you guys. You love me, and I think one of the reasons is because I'm honest. So please don't get upset at me for this. I've only checked in on like Beth, Tiff, Babe, Stone, and Clumsy so far. I just haven't found the time, whether I've been asleep or just didn't have it in me to like check out other people at the moment. Those are the only people I've checked in on. So I also have just missed a lot of you guys who are streamer friends because I haven't been able to see you. So I mean it both ways. No worries. Anybody that has to lurk, no worries, Soltix. Not to call you up, but just want you to know specifically. But anybody else, I just appreciate you dropping in to say hi. That's what means. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So that makes me this. I could end stream right now, and I'm gonna feel great, guys. So thank you for that. Mario Karting your way around one might say, you're bedridden now. Yep. We missed you, bro. Beans. Miss you too. Miss you too. Drew, a nerd? That's crazy talk. Drew, how are you doing? How's the surgery? Tiff! I'll talk about that in a sec, guys. I just want to get through real quick. Glad it went well, Dury. I kept up to date with you when you were gone. Aw. He's talking about me specifically. No life here. I have no life. Everybody's like, I have no life. Guys, I wasn't even talking about you. I was talking about one specific person. It's okay, I get it, Drew. I'm here. If you need anyone to chat with or send funny TikToks to, I appreciate that. I've actually been not sending TikToks to like the usual suspects. I probably should do that. I probably can do that. If you want to know how much of a life I don't have, I slept in until now. Damn. I call BS on you guys. Threw my life out the window. Hey, the goat. Shout out the goat. Shout out the goat on YouTube. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I'm worried about you recovering. Thank you. Didn't have it in me was my nickname in high school. That's crazy. 100 PPs, as he says. No need to watch me. You do what you gotta go. I just checking in on you guys when I can. That's where I'm at. Wait, speaking of what, did you lose your streak? No,
Let my cream hydrate you.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
I like this.
I forgot about that. I do have water. I grabbed one. Guys, I'm trying to read. I will turn this off. Don't you spam. Don't you spam. I'm trying to love you guys.
Water.
Okay, I'll do a third one.
Water. Water. Water.
Ah, that was good. We love the Water Nation. Ash! Ash, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for popping in to say hi. Tiny, welcome in. Hi, Tiny. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by, guys. It really means a lot. Soon I will acquire these emotes. Nice. Hey, Tiny. Shout out Megan Goucher. Goucher. I don't know how to pronounce it, but shout out Megan. I hope you're taking care of yourself, Megan. Me and Tiff got over 400 streak on TikTok is insane. Thank you for the heals. Thank you for the heals. But I'm okay, guys. I'll talk about that in a sec. Let me catch up real quick. I know I'm not too far off. The only life I got is inside my house. The only life I got is inside my head, to be honest. He says don't spam, but it makes me want to spam more. Welcome back. I have to lurk, but I hope everything is good. Thank you so much for stopping in, Spooks. Are you live right now playing Call to the Lamb? I don't have my monitor or anything. I have nobody else up at the moment, which feels really weird because you guys know I stop midstream to like check in on people. But if you are, shout out Spooks Ahoy, playing some Call to the Lamb. That's what I would be playing right now. Anybody on YouTube, anybody on Twitch. So if that's what you're just like honestly here to watch, go check out Spooks in chat. Seriously. But anyway, I hope you're doing well, Spooks. I bet you be living it up though. I hope you are doing well. Thank you, Ash. Bat can't hear, but hello, friend. Hi, Bat. I don't know if you can like see my mouth. Are you a mouth reader? Are you a mouth breather? I'm not a mouth breather, for the record. Not because that's so condescending. Not condescending. What's the word I'm looking for, chat? That's so like it has such a bad interpretation. But I'm not. I've never had that problem. I breathe through my nose all the time. I think it's because I did running when I was young and like all through high school even too. That's like the only thing I'm good at, sports wise, athletics. Like I played soccer, I played football, I played, uh, like I did track, I did cross country, only because I was good at running. Anyway, so I think that's why I breathe through my nose. Okay, sorry, that was so random. That's not what you're here for. Actually, maybe you are. Maybe you're here for to see me descend into madness because I don't remember what it's like to socialize, and ADHD is driving me insane because I'm not doing anything and my thoughts are just like bouncing off this white rubber room. Um, a rubber room. I'm gonna set. Never mind. That's gonna accidentally set Ash off. Uh, anyway. Okay, sorry. Also finished Book of Water last night. Let's go. If you guys don't like Avatar: The Last Airbender, go watch it because that's probably why you just haven't watched it. And if you watched it and you don't like it, get out of my chat. Literally just leave. I'm sorry. Um, like pretty much anything I'm fine with, but if you didn't at least like, I'm not saying you loved it, but if you didn't like Avatar: The Last Airbender, I just don't know that we can be friends. I just don't know if that's possible. Keeping it a buck. That just sounds ridiculous to me. Anyway, mouth reader. I barely know her. Oh, I forgot about that, Stone. Thanks. Thanks for putting me on. Glad you're feeling better than you were a few days ago. And you still rolled through and supported my art stuff when you didn't have to. I did. Of course I'm going to, though. I love you like crazy. I appreciate you. How have you been feeling today? You look tired. That should answer that. I'm tired. I haven't done anything. I got up at 11. I'll be honest. I'll walk you through my day. I got up at 11 and now we're here. That was my whole day. I just did my stuff that I have to do, my routine to make sure recovery goes okay. I literally just got out of the shower. My first shower since surgery, chat, before, and I didn't shower. I showered before surgery the night before. So this was a week. I went a week without a shower. Isn't that insanely disgusting? Mandy, listen. Mandy, thank you for that. Thank you for that. That's so sweet. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you for just being a W. But yeah, that's disgusting, I know. You don't have to tell me. I lived it. I had to sit there. Some of you probably don't shower for a week, and that's fine. It depends on your climate. Like I'm in the winter right now, so it's not as bad. But for the record, I am one of those people that likes to shower every day, if not at the very least every other day, because showers are my happy place. And like I don't know. I just feel weird. I know. Listen, okay? Before you come at me, I know you're actually not even supposed to shower every day. That's bad for your skin. That's bad for your hair. That's bad for probably a lot of things. I know that, okay? But so you should they say actually it's like every 2 to 3 days. Uh and for some people, depending on climate, your skin, everybody has different skin. I mean, depends on your race, right? Like, definitely not me. I have dry skin for sure, but it's not like crazy bad. I live in the winter almost what I wouldn't even say 3 out of 4 months of the year. I'd say like 3.5 out of 4 months of the year. You live in Florida, it's gonna be crazy different. But I'm just saying, for me, going that long without a shower felt like insanity. So I got to do that today. That was the highlight of my day until now. Anyway. Also, not sure if you knew this, but the Animal Crossing New Horizon update came out on my birthday. Shout out Mandy. Happy belated birthday. Obviously, I wished you birthday on your birthday and before your birthday, but happy belated birthday nonetheless. I hope it went well. I hope you've been well. I knew this, but didn't put the two together. Wait. Oh, yeah. Anybody been playing it? A rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. No, Beth, that's what I was going for. Uh, is your room a condom? It's a white rubber room? Condo? More like condom, am I right? More like condemning myself to insanity. Hey, Juno! Juno, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Guys, I'll get music going. I just didn't want it to be overwhelming me right off the bat. You know? Off the bat. Off the bat. Why ADHD is going crazy? I don't even know what my brain's thinking of right now. It's pulling references that I... Yo! Hey, Lexi, thank you for that. Thank you for the sub, and I appreciate you being here. You started a whole ass hype train. That reminds me. Hey, Lexi. I need to play games, chat. I need to play games so bad. Guys, I'm not addicted, but you know what game has the only game I've played? I played Pokemon at the very start, the like day after my surgery. I didn't play anything the day of my surgery. I didn't watch anything at like, day of surgery was crazy. Surgery did not. So, okay, let me get into it. I see a lot of you guys chatting. I'm kind of caught up. Not liking Avatar: The Last Airbender's death's a red flag. Not liking Clumsy Golem is a red flag. 100p, and I bet it felt therapeutic. It did. What matters, you prioritize your own health and comfort. No, what matters is that you guys prioritize your own health and comfort. Otherwise, I'm literally going to go and have like my surgery like what is the word I'm looking for? Like done in reverse. I'm gonna have them put bad stuff back inside my body. I'm gonna be like, hey, listen, Ceci wasn't taking care of herself. I want you to take that stuff. I want you to put it back in there. Could you imagine though? Yeah, surgeries do feel like therapy right after, right, Beth? I still hang out with you even if you're stinky. Appreciate that. I like had a thought the other day. I can't smell my own BO. Can you guys smell your own BO? Like, do you know like when you're smelling? Is that a thing, you just can't smell your own BO? Or is it that I just don't really have like bad BO? I'm assuming I probably had bad BO and I just couldn't smell it because it's my own. But I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? Please let me know. Please let me know because I might have made some mistakes. I shower once daily, minimum twice. Twice daily is crazy. That I would say that's probably for medical reasons. Twice daily is so bad for your skin and your hair. It doesn't matter if you're not using harsh products. Twice daily is bad. Depending on your skin type, obviously. Like some people, but even for, even for the most, I don't know, twice daily is crazy still. Anyway, my ADHD never showers when I need to. That's funny. Also, shower? I barely know her. Thank you for that. No, I gotta shower every day. It's not bad for your hair if you use the right products. I mean, every day is fine if you use the right products. Twice a day is probably not okay. I'm gonna be real with you. And like how, okay, wait. How long are we showering? Also, shout out Kevin on YouTube. Hope you're doing well. I shower less than once a month. See, that's the real answer I've been looking for. Shout out Kevin for making me feel better. Just bucket in the cloth. No, but guys, how long are we talking about though? How long are you guys showering? I shower 20 minutes minimum. If I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna do it all and I'm gonna feel good while I'm doing, like, I'm not gonna, speed run showering. That sounds awful. So I like 20 minutes, 30 minutes maximum though. I'm never gonna do, probably 25 minutes maximum. I'm a clean 20 almost every time. I'm a clean 20 every time, I'd say. I'm old enough now that like I got my routine down of a clean 20 minutes. But how long are you guys showering? Be real. Be honest. Be authentic. Be who you want to be. Be ARBIE, Barbie girl. Actually be Chef Boyardee. Be who you want to be, Chef Boyardee. ADHD. Thank you. A large part of it is that hot and warm water, even along with products, disrupts the skin microbiome, which is why it can trigger dry skin, eczema, etc. But not showering for a long time can also make you feel greasy, like a gremlin, like a turbo greaser. Lots of room for variability. I beat the DLC. Bet, that's crazy. Good for you. Proud of you. Nope, even though I got it for me and my partner. I did, yes. I got all 8 hotel rooms decorated and did the VIP room. There's a VIP room? I played it for a bit. We'll play whenever. Aw, Lurkin. Again, thank you for that. Thank you for existing. I miss you, funny lady. Well, choo choo. Oh, he can see without his glasses suddenly. Guys, fun fact. Lexi, thank you for pointing that out. I have not worn my glasses since the day before surgery. And the reason I bring it up, fun fact, I did a test, okay? I did a test before surgery to see if I could see. And I couldn't see, like, I guess, do you guys know what metric do you guys use? What's the most common metric we all use? You guys use like feet? Like, that I'm like 5'7" at best on like a good day, right? You guys know that by now, right? Okay, so you guys probably know feet, right? I would say I couldn't see 5 feet away. I couldn't read something that was 5 feet away, right? Not at all, not even a little bit. And I'm not saying I can read it well, but it's the same thing. It's 5 feet. Grandma! Shout out, Grandma. Also, shout out to anybody who's popped in. And like, do the hi if you want me to give you a quick shout out. It might take me a sec to get through chat. But I will see you that easy. I'd love to say hi. I don't want to miss you. Do the hi if you're on here. Tinny, what's up? How are you doing? Hope you're taking care of yourself. I really hope you are. It's really cool to see you. I can see that it says mountain. So just in a week, Legacy, what's good? I hope you're doing well. Just in a week, my eyes have improved without no glasses because I think I've had to get used to it. Or maybe it's just Mandy healing me all the time, to be real. Maybe that's what it is. When did you have surgery? I had surgery on Wednesday. Y'all can't thank me for getting this man addicted to Cobblemon. I played it once and he cartwheeled all over it. I can't say what I'd be doing in Cobblemon right now. I cannot say. It's not even terms of service, chat. I'm worried about the legality of what I'd be doing in Cobblemon, chat. I love it. It's peak Pokemon, it's peak Minecraft. Like, what do you want from me? Am I autistic? I was thinking about it the other day. Like, I don't think that I am. I'm neurodivergent as hell, probably ADHD. But like, why is my favorite thing that I've probably ever played in my life the combination of Pokemon and Minecraft? If they throw Sonic in there, I am not beating the allegations. Anyway, I can smell my BO. Oh, okay, you guys can smell your BO. Really? Okay. Okay, maybe I wasn't making mistakes. Maybe I wasn't like. Anyway, we don't need to talk about that. Drew has COVID. Wait, what? One definitely can. Tiny, are you smells really good? I think I smell pretty good, chat. Again, I shower every day. You know, I take care of myself. Not all the time. You know, I'd be depressed. I go through it. I definitely go weeks without a shower, or gone a week without a shower before, but it's not as common as you'd think because showers are my happy place. So even when I'm depressed, sometimes I just go curl up in a ball in the shower and cry. No, that's not true. I don't do that. But I would be happy to probably because I do like showers. Yo, Pink Page, shout out Pink Page. Hello, how you doing? I can smell my BO. Really, you guys all. I don't know that I ever remember smelling my BO. So I had this whole moment where it's like, oh, like I probably smell terrible, and I'm out here, trying to flirt and stuff. Well, they can clearly probably smell that I smell nasty. Uh, anyway, my Korean nurse. Um, my mom has to shower daily for psoriasis, but I am a woman. Shower in like 5 minutes. Shower in five. How do you? I'm sorry, Beth. I don't want to call you out, Beth. I love you, but like, what do you mean? What do you get done in 5 minutes, chat? Because you're not the first person to say it, Beth. What do you mean? What do you get done in 5 minutes? Takes me like 5 minutes. I'm crazy. I know. It's well, you have ADHD. It's probably not an ADHD thing. But like, I get hella distracted in the shower, and I love just like taking my time. I feel okay. Who else? Who else? Pretty much 9 out of 10 times goes in there and feels like an anime character underneath a waterfall in the middle of training. Is that just me? Tell me I'm not weird for that, please. Please tell me I'm not weird for that. So it takes me at least 10 minutes to get anything done. Like 10 minutes is like bare minimum. Anyway, depending how tired Juno, that makes sense. That makes sense. I do what I need and I get out. Okay, so you really don't like it. You just like, cool. You speed run. 30 minutes minimum every other day. Yeah, I'm closer to that. I'm closer to 20 minutes every other day. I do a lot of times I do every day, but I'm trying to do every other day because again I'm white if you couldn't tell, shocker, and I live in like a cold climate, so I try to do every other day because every day is actually really bad for my skin type. Uh, Also, it's when I've been working out and don't. Yeah, if you're working, okay, that's different. That's different. But at that point, I would suggest just making a recommendation. Feel free to just be like, nah, that's cool. But my recommendation to you would probably be, if anything, just try to save your workouts till the end of the day and then shower at the end of the day and hop in bed like after you've dried off. Take long showers after the gym, but to be fair, I work out for 2 hours, so there's like those are like 25 to 30 minute showers, but also tastes like 10 to wash and condition my hair. Yeah. No, I appreciate the honesty. I shower until it's freezing water. That's that's crazy to me. What does that mean? I feel like I wouldn't run out of hot water. My hot water tank's got to be crazy. That'd take me like an hour. Anyway, Beth, there's no way you took a 5 minute shower. Tiff last year. See, Tiff gets me. Tiff's like, that's insane. Are you okay? I'm okay. I'm okay. Uh, I gotta use this medical shampoo that gotta stay in my hair for 5 to 10 minutes, so at least five, not more than 15. Okay, okay. 15's okay. I want to be Chef Boyardee. If I'm just washing my body, then 5 minutes. Sup, King, Tidney, what's good? Um, Below legacy. Sorry, guys, I'm just getting to your messages. I use paces. I use spaces. I use what? I use what? After you do all 8 rooms decorated, they will ask you to decorate a VIP. Oh, that's cool. Soup for me. They did tell you like 20 to 30 or 20 to 100. Uh, I'm not a foot person either, so I probably agree with the metric being soup. Okay, it's about five. No, let me go. I can do this. I can do this. We got to take time to actually do this. I'm gonna say 19 bowls of soup. About 19 bowls of soup. Now bowls come in different sizes, but I think you know what I mean. Uh, also, I also did the redeem first. Shout out Mandy for first redeem. Notice me. How you doing, Tinny? You forgot the word senpai. Eyes adjusting. The Applin though. Are you talking about in Cobblemon? Applin is so cute in Cobblemon. My doctors want to test me for the tism, but I keep refusing. I'm there with ya. Wait, is the argument you can't smell your own BO? I just don't know if you can. I'm diagnosed with autism and I could see it. Almost all my close friends, which isn't many, have it. Will Duryu finish reading the chat? Find out in the next episode. Thank you, Stone. Thank you for that. 3 followers to go. Wait, me? I'm three followers to 350? That's crazy. Shout out to anybody who just followed. Maybe I missed that. Appreciate you. So how are you feeling overall post-surgery? Okay, GP, let's get to that. Shout out Jack Wrong. Shout out Jack Wrong, not just for being awesome on YouTube, but for also spreading awareness to the fact that you know, America's kind of ridiculous right now. I don't want to get political, guys, but like, what is happening over there right now? What is happening right now? Okay, let's not get. I mean, everything's political. I'm not one of those people that like, guys, let's just play games. It's not political. Yeah, let's focus on games, but like, literally everything you do is political in a way. I don't know. And that's just crazy. I'm not about to like dive into it, is what I'm saying, but I'm also not gonna say stuff. It's insane. So shout out Jack Wrong for that. Um, Also, wait, we achieved the goal. Oh, that's way past the goal. I can smell you, Legacy. That's hilarious. Tinny smells like shit sometimes. She always asks me how she smells before we go out in social settings. Lol. Hey, shout out Crochet Crazy Channel. How you doing on YouTube, Mr. Duryu? If you're nasty. Oh, yeah, Mr. Duryu. If you're nasty. Hella distracted in the shower was my nickname. Stop. Speed shower. My showers take 20 minutes. Stone out here. Stone out here with the correct answer. Now I bath. I play on my phone. Okay, that's cool. You're weird for that. You're also autistic. No, just you. I defs do not just you. I defs do the waterfall thing. I can do a speed shower if necessary. Okay, you guys telling me you're not ever in the shower? Anybody being like a water bender and like and putting water everywhere? I haven't done that. I'll be real. I actually haven't done that since I was a kid, but I did that all the time as a kid. Anybody like cup it and then like try to see how big they could make it? Anybody uh, and can I just ask the question? Can I ask a question for boobed individuals out there? Do y'all be using your boobs to like get like extra? Do you get like a ton of water? I need to know. Please let me know. If that's cuz like is that cheating? No, that's not cheating. But like did you do it? Um, I should try. You guys might not realize it, but I don't work out, but I do. Um, I grew up as free labor. If you literally ask my dad, Clumsy can confirm. If you ask my dad, why did you have like this many children? He'd be like, oh, free labor, 100%. Um, so like, yeah, I grew up. I don't work out, but I grew up literally pushing and hauling boulders and lumber and like Clumsy knows, and he can confirm this. All this. Clumsy's Jack, chat. You don't even know this. Clumsy's like probably one of the biggest. Like I don't know. I don't want to say anything bad about Clumsy, but Clumsy's one of the biggest. He wouldn't say he'd like me to say this. He's one of the biggest nerds I know. He's like me, but even more nerdy, and he's more Jack than I am. Like actually though, like naturally, like maybe not super defined, but like man is big. Man is big. That's all I'm saying. Man is big. Um. So anyway, what I'm getting at is I got like kind of boobs. I should see if I can hold more water with them. Anyway, that was a weird conversation. I don't know what you guys... I don't know why you're here. Anyway, I would work out at night if it fit into my schedule. No, that's so valid, Zesty. That's so valid. Working out at night, I think, is superior for like logistical reasons. But I always work out in the morning, even though I know it's probably better to do it. Like at the end of the day, you get way better sleep. You're less tired throughout your day. You can shower and go into bed, which is proven to be like better for multiple reasons. I mean, proven is a who proved it? Who cares? Guys, like when I say proved it, I don't mean what you think I mean. Do your own research, look into things. Do not listen to me. I give the most dubious advice. Um, hey, hi on YouTube, Mandy. Shout out Mandy Chan on YouTube. Your face is political. It is. It is. Close your eyes. Don't face the water. What are we talking about? Oh, water keeps getting in my eyes. I thought you were telling me to close my eyes, Tiff. I was like, hey, yo, Tiff, what's about to happen? Close my eyes is so interesting of a play right here. Anyway, friendly reminder to follow if you're enjoying. Thank you, Stream Elements. Shout out Stream Elements. I never grew out of it, really? Exactly. He thinks we can just work out whenever. Guys, I don't even... Anyway. Hi there, Dury. Nah, I don't watch the news, so I have no idea what's happening in the world unless I see it on social media. Well, for the record, Canada is standing with NATO, which obviously, why wouldn't we? We're standing with NATO, and the U.S. has like gone against NATO and says that they want, let's not get into it. So that's just crazy. That's just crazy. Your president's trying to steal a country. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, just straight up, and talking about going to war to steal a country. Like, interesting. Interesting maneuver. I'm doing both YouTube and Twitch. Hey, Mandy! I appreciate that. I really do. That's crazy. Tiff, it's because I almost drowned. Well, that's valid then. It's been my workout most days. I always do the water bending stuff. Nice. I knew you were a real one. Absolutely. Grandma's a real one. Alcohol. The tub is for water bending. I knew you guys would get it. I knew you'd get me. I want to do a dance battle with you. I've been getting so many DDR reels and it's been on my mind so much lately. I would watch that. I would dance for you guys. I'm Dance Monkey Dance. That's literally what I do. Chat. I'm a streamer. We dance. That's I don't actually dance. I dance in a like metaphorical sense. I don't want to dance for you guys. I feel like that would just get clipped, and I do dance for you. What am I talking about? I dance for you guys. There's many clips of me dancing. What am I talking about? If you guys, by the way, all of my stuff is on. I didn't have time to get rid of it. If you get Metamong, I don't have Metamong with me, and I can't get up and go get it right now. I've done my rounds today. I'm not getting out. So what about TJ? TJ has also asked me that. TJ's a real one. It would be so much fun. I hope there's a legit way for us to. That would be. Okay, I don't have motion right now, chat. Shout out to the GOAT Metamong, which is Ditto. It's just Korean and I guess Japanese. We found out it's the Japanese name for Ditto too. So shout out Ditto, shout out Metamon. I don't know if you're is he single? I don't know if you're talking about me, but yeah, I'm 100% single, and I'm ready to mingle. So hit me up, chat. Clumsy is Lightning McQueen. This is true. Oh, Clumsy's not single. Clumsy's married. I found the stream on YouTube. Maybe a bit. Is Clumsy a DILF? I don't want to talk about that. We both video chat the homies and they judge who did the best. Yeah, please, video chat. I will judge. I will judge your dance battle. Any water touching my face can make me freak out. Beth, we're like, you're unequivocally, shout out me for that. You're unequivocally valid. I just want you to know that. And 5-minute showers, honestly, I feel like you're doing too much at this point now. I feel like 5-minute showers is that's a lot. I take back what I said. I take back what I said. And I just want you to know I appreciate you and I'm proud of you for, uh, you know, doing what you can. Anyway, you're a plastic surgeon. Should I, when I grow up, I want boobs. Where there's a whip, there's a way. That's crazy. Witcher, we got Witcher. Shout out Witcher again. Hope you're doing well, Witcher. Um, and Trudeau is dating. Yeah, Trudeau's dating Katy Perry. Guys, what is this universe right now? Why is that a thing? What do they? Excuse me, pardon me. That's crazy. Didn't mean to get French. Um, but yeah, that's crazy. What? Why did that happen? Are you not upset? I'm the only person watching. I mean, I don't know if you're talking about on YouTube, but I literally have multiple people watching on YouTube, and that I have over 20 people watching on Twitch. Actually, sorry, I have over 20 average views. I have like 100 people watching on Twitch at any given moment. I have like 200 people. Lots of my like, what do you want? But anyway, shout out Twinkle Toes. Hope you're doing well. Uh, What do you use to multicast? I just use OBS. I just use Stream Elements plugin for vertical. That's what I'd be using. I can't see any comments. Oh, Twinkle. Anyway, yeah, seriously, shout out Twinkles. I hope you're doing well. I have two YouTube. I have two streams on YouTube at the moment. I stream horizontally and vertically because I'm not a basic potato bug, right? Anyway, can't see any comments, so there might not be. One of them gets like, yeah, hardly any views. The other gets way more. You should play Osu, the music game. Yeah, I've seen it. I'd play that. I'll play that. We'll put it to the list. We'll add it to the list. I'd play that. Careful, Daru. Careful. Wait, what, Witcher? Careful, what? Oh, don't hurt yourself because I was dancing. Damn, he unk right now, but mainly chopped because surgery. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm Huz. What are you talking about? Okay, Babe Thinny, you need to stop projecting. No, I'm just joking. But you're gonna call me out like that? I'm gonna call you right back. I'm gonna drag your ass down with me. We not, it's I'm gonna be dragging you by the ass. With my, I can't. Never mind. Never mind. I can't say anything else. Stop. I'm the kid. We got grandma. I'm yet to be called Unk. That's not even true. Maybe during your stream. Uh, but anyway. I think you're only grandma, not Unk. Wait, back up the wagon. Justin Trudeau is dating Katy Perry. Yeah, Justin Trudeau is actually dating Katy Perry right now. Believe it or not. Also, shout out to anybody who's streaking in the chat. Thank you for getting naked in my chat. I really do appreciate that. But like, I can't see right now, so I don't know. So I'm really sorry. I will see them after though, so don't worry if if you post them, I will get to see them after. I got that 30 streak. Crazy. I'm streaking, but it won't let me share it. Damn. Well, again, maybe that's good because I'll see it later and actually get to like talk on it. All right, guys. So GP, I really appreciate you asking how I'm doing. I know a lot of people did, not just GP, but we can get to that now. We can get to that now. Let me get some music. Let me get some just, you know. Thank you for the gifted sub. Hey, shout out Bat. Bat, I hope you're doing well, and you probably can't hear me, but shout out Mandy for that gifted sub to Bat too. Let me get some of my music going. How loud do I got this? No, it's gonna blast my eardrums. Oh, I have some things to talk about though. I do, guys. A lot of times I don't, and we just go based on whatever, but I have things I want to talk about right now. Where's my playlist? What's going on? Okay, but like what's actually what? Oh, I'm on a different account. That's awkward. Not me watching so much Minecraft videos right now. Wow, that's insane. Okay. Let me know if that's too loud. Please, like, genuinely, just say too loud. Oh, okay. And before I start talking, it is a little loud. I thought it might be. I have it at full volume on my, for just me to, we'll do that. How's that? Is this good for me to talk? Can we talk about how I'm doing and stuff? Or is it still too loud? Also, yeah, I'm not wearing my glasses. We have a beard. It's coming in. So, if you wanted to know how long it takes for me to like get, I don't know, something, a beard. I don't know if this is totally a beard. I guess a week. I guess a week for it to like get definition, really. Hey, Extra! Shout out Extra on YouTube. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're taking care of yourself, Extra. So what I'm hearing is we should call him that from now on in messages. JK unless. I love that. I love that. All right, we're good. It's not too loud. It's not too loud. Can I update you guys with my health and sort of like what the next, what probably the next week or two is gonna look like? Any confirmation, just be like, yeah, too loud. Anything helps, chat. Anything helps. I just don't want to be like mid rant or something. Thank you, Legacy. Everyone calls me Extra, so it's all good. Awesome. And I'm about to let you know how I am, but Extra, shout out to you. Hope you take care of yourself for real. Maybe like so a little bit, maybe a little less. Maybe a little less. Something like that. Okay, we're gonna go with that because now there's no way it's too loud. Shouldn't be. So for those that don't know, I haven't said what type of surgery I've gotten. I'm sure some of you can like kind of put it together, but regardless, there's two surgeries, but it was one to go in and see what was sort of in there, like growths, and the second to remove, right? And there was a big, actually some of you that know the type of surgery don't even know the exact surgery, which I found out literally the night before is apparently is chosen and more common for fear of cancerous tissues, which I didn't even know. So specifically what I got was to look for that. And if you didn't see my message in Discord, I just want to start by saying no cancerous tissue growth, at least at this time. And probably, like, when I say at this time, doesn't mean like in a week. It means just like you. I always could, but it just means like, no, nothing was there. So no cancerous growths. So that was awesome. That's good. That means, you know, I probably should be good for here on out for the most part. Now the other part, so yeah, so things were removed. Were they fully removed? Will they come back? Will they come back? I don't know, but chances are they shouldn't. Like that should probably not really ever be a problem. But were they removed is where the problem lies right now. We don't know. There were complications. I don't want to say too much, but there was a trouble getting to them, and which involved more pain and more bleeding than usual. And we won't know until probably the full 2 weeks, possibly more, but based on most people, I probably won't know for 2 weeks whether I have to go back and have surgery again, or, you know, everything was removed and we're good to go. But I'll probably be able to know. Probably be, like, it should be kind of obvious. for the most part. So anyway, that's where the surgery lies, just because I know a lot of people obviously are here to be like, hey, what actually happened with the surgery? It was successful as far as we know. It was a full success as far as we know. And there was no cancer, so hell yeah. But again, we're just not entirely sure. Probably maybe because of the complications, maybe not. I don't know. That the way it was worded was that probably, but maybe that has nothing to do with it. Thank you for the heal. I probably need it. So that being said, I can't be like, hey guys, I'm gonna be back to normal streaming, even though I'm probably gonna be up walking around even tomorrow, even like fully sitting. I don't know, maybe not. But I would be fully recovered probably by a week, by Wednesday. However, because I don't know, I have to be extra careful, and I need to take that full 2 weeks. So chances are you will not be seeing me do my like usual streams until for another week after this. Maybe by next Monday. Maybe by next Monday I can swing it, but chances are not. This entire week is going to be me in a bed. Now, that being said, I will be playing Pokemon. I will make time, maybe even tomorrow. I'm going to be in my usual schedule, and I will probably be playing Pokemon. If not tomorrow might be a short just chatting stream too. But at least by Thursday, I'll be back to Pokemon. Thursday, Friday, we will be playing Pokemon. So I really would love to like hang out with you guys if anybody's a Pokemon fan. Even if you're not, again, we mostly prioritize community here. We prioritize just hanging out. So come in, hang out with us. But, you know, I'm going to get back to Pokemon is what I'm trying to get at by Thursday for sure. Okay. Shout out Gabby. Shout out Gabby on YouTube. What part did you have surgery? It was digestive. I don't know how I feel. It's across 3 parts. It's technically like I could say 3 different things, and I don't want to because one, it's digestive. That's what I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think digestive is fine, but yeah, I think so, right? Because like there's at least 2 things that I could say that might give the wrong impression too, and I don't want people to get the wrong impression. But yeah, I'm keeping it very broad. I hope that's cool. Again, I'm never gonna ask for money or support for or because of this. In fact, I totally understand that people might not even show up today because I'm not doing my usual stuff. I don't know the number right now. I had it up on my phone a little while ago. I saw we were doing really good today. I really appreciate that. But I get it. I totally get it, guys. You know, it's not your usual content. Do not follow your streamers just because you feel like you should. Follow them because they're cool. Follow them because you like their content, right? If your streamer starts being dumb or like bad, just unfollow. And same with me. Don't follow me if you're just like, nah, honestly, Darius had some crazy takes. I think he's just not it. You know, unfollow me. That's cool. I appreciate the time we spent together. Keep it real. Keep it real and honest. Keep it authentic. As much as you can. I'm not saying I'm 100% authentic, chat. I'm an entertainer. I love to entertain. But like, when it comes down to like what really matters, I'm always going to be authentic. And I think that's important. So anyway. That's my update. So going forward for this week, you guys will see me in this bed. I can't really move too much out of the bed outside of my daily routine, which I do have to get out of the bed. And I do hope to play Pokemon because that doesn't take an extra monitor. It doesn't take a lot of space. I can just play it on my laptop. So we're going to do the hardcore randomizer. So I really hope you guys look forward to that kind of stuff. You guys know Pokemon is my favorite, so we're gonna be doing some Pokemon challenges today. Or sorry, this week, not today. Extra, what is your favorite video game if you have one? Okay, quickly, again, shout out Extra. This is your question. Let me respond. I'm gonna go Pokemon, Legend of Zelda franchise, banger after banger. One of like up there with Final Fantasy, up there with guys. What are franchises that like almost everything is just? Yes, there's some, but for the most part, the fact that unlike Pokemon, Legend of Zelda has really just kept up banger after banger is insane to me. Anyway, so I'm gonna go Pokemon, Legend of Zelda, Fire Emblem, and then I just have so many after that. I'm just gonna go indie games. Can we just put indie game as my fourth? Actually, I love FromSoft. I love Dark Souls. I do. I really like Dark Souls. So maybe, but I don't know if I could put them fourth. I'm curious what you guys like though. Please don't put yourself. Thank you, Beth. I'm glad to hear that there's no malignant findings. The frustration of waiting for that second checkup on top of, yeah, recovery is a pain in the butt. But time you rest and get those things done, eventually you'll get back to the schedule you want. Thank you, GP. How are you doing, GP? How have things been? You know, I really want to check in on you specifically too. I have my people, and you're one of my people. Hey, Turbo! 11 months is crazy. Wow. Turbo, I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you dropping in. I more than anything, like, appreciate you being here for 11 months, and not the sub. Like, quite frankly, just being here. You know, still coming in, checking on me. I know I'm a piece. I know I'm a. We don't need to get into it. Anyway, I follow you because you're my friend, keeping you in the bag. In the bag. Imagine not showing up to the Duryu show, right? Honestly, I think. Nah, follow Duryu because he's Duryu. Wise words. Banger! I barely know her. Sister Beautiful. Shout out Ahmed. Hope you're doing well. Alright, I got a lurk. Babe Tini, hopefully everything goes well. Congrats on your big surgery. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the type of surgery I had, for the record, guys, actually shouldn't put you in at, like, quite a bit of pain at all. It's relatively straightforward and simple and easy. The problem is that they kind of had to force entry a little bit, and I believe cut through tissue to do that more than anyway. So for those that know, maybe this is too much information, but yeah, like when I woke up, I was just quite frankly dripping blood. Like it was not what you're told to expect, and I was like leaving the hospital dripping blood. So that's what I mean when I say like minor complication, nothing crazy, but wasn't your run of the mill. Nice, Turbo. So just a little bit longer recovery, a little bit more discomfort, and we'll see. Shave your head, bro. You have the shape for it? Do you actually think so? That's crazy. I just pictured me bald right now. And now I can't not picture me bald. That's wild. I don't know what I'm doing with my hair right now, I guess. It's just like showered in. This is just what it looks like after a shower. But it's getting too long. It's getting too long. It's gonna like... You sound like you dropped... Dude said Stop. Forced entry. Why did I say that? No, that's a crazy... Yeah, why did I gotta say it like that? You would look better bald? Really? Hey, you know what? Probably in like 10 years, who knows? My dad has decent hairline and good hair, but like, again, you guys know this, my older brother is bald. So like, am I gonna be like my brother or my dad? I don't know. But that's obviously a fear for I think a lot of guys, especially a lot of white guys. So you know what? I appreciate you for that comment. You making me feel good. You make me feel less worried for like 10 years down the road. I have a problem where I always have low platelets, so the same thing happens to me in surgery. Really, and it probably doesn't help that either. Make sure to eat some iron-rich food. That's the thing, is I'm not allowed to though. I'm not allowed to. You think bald people are ugly? Nah. So you got, I don't know who heard this, but like, so my older brother, honestly, like, if I look like that, I'm gonna be happy, chat. I'm gonna be happy. Clumsy, not a bad looking dude at all, and I think a lot of bald guys actually do be rocking it, for sure. Like I never, even when I was a kid, I feel like a lot of people think bald people are inherently like something's wrong and ugly. But when I was a kid, there were so many bald people, I think, in my, yeah, comb over is cope, for sure. Comb over is cope. Yeah, just go bald. Guys, if I start going bald, I'm gonna just go bald, I think. Which I don't think I'm going to, because, again, I'm not 19 anymore. I feel like I would be going bald really fast, really soon. I think I'd know by now. But anyway, I grew up with I'm probably around a lot of bald people, and they obviously had, I don't know, they had motion. I don't see it as an ugly thing at all, to be honest. Anyway, I've been alright, taking things day by day, woke up early to handle a renewal. So another year at this place called home. Wow, GP. So now for the time being, just focus on the days and counting down workout days. Yeah, how's the workouts been going? I think baldness is connected to your maternal grandfather. So my maternal grandfather though. So yeah, my mom's dad. He has some hair, but he's also 90. I don't know. Do you have hair at 90? He's got some. I don't know. But again, my dad has his hair. But my dad's dad doesn't have hair. My dad's dad is bald. So I don't know. But I genuinely feel like I'm old enough now. It probably would have been, you know. But who cares? I really don't care. I really appreciate you for saying that I'd look okay bald. I think it'd be fine. I do feel like I'd definitely keep a beard more if I was bald. I typically don't have a beard right now. If I was bald, I'd have a beard. I feel like I'd want at least some hair on my face, you know, on my head. But interesting legacy. Maybe if you get iron from plant source. Oh, true, Zesty. I have been having some iron from plants. Truly, comb over is heinous. I think it gives masculine energy. Yeah, bald. Yeah, Alex Louise Armstrong. You're killing it. Was your maternal grandfather bald when he was younger? I don't think so. I think it was just because he was really old that he's bald. On the top. JL, so I'm popping over to Salt Committee. Promised I'd check in on the sick tourney. Yeah, I was gonna actually check in on that. I got that message. Okay, some things I want to talk about. We're probably in ads. Oh my goodness. That's not great. I might also have to snack chat. We're going past my, actually, you know what? No, I'll wait and have it after. Because I'll probably just go for another hour, maybe half an hour or a full hour if I feel up to it. Are we in ads? Can anybody let me know? I actually have no idea if we're in ads. Or when we're out of ads, I mean. Because I know we were. Mossy Mite, what is up? How are you doing? Hope you're taking care of yourself. Mossy. Yeah, I don't know. I want to talk about some stuff. I want to talk about a show. I want to talk about a game. I want to put you guys on. Actually, at one of the 7 wonders of the world, the internet is shit at Stonehenge. I buy that. I couldn't imagine the internet being great at Stonehenge. Damn. But also, that's crazy. And I hope you're enjoying yourself. I love history. I would love to go see the Stonehenge. That's awesome. Can you like whisper? How close can you get? Can you whisper some cute to the Stonehenge for me? Can you like whisper something cute on the down low? I don't know, like Tai Ting. Like I believe in you. Are we in? I'm just trying to figure out if we're in ads, for the record. There's nothing here? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Not sure if we are since I'm subbed. I'm good at Stonehenge, for I am a true. Out of ads now? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Alcohol. Alcohol, hope you're doing well. You're one of like very few people, and by that I mean maybe 3 that I've really talked to since surgery. You know, I hope everything's going well with what you got going on. You can get like within 50 meters. That's as close as you can get? Really? And there's a visitor center down the road that has everything overpriced. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Okay, so what shows have I been watching and what games have I been playing? I'll be honest, I have not felt good enough to really watch or play hardly anything. But as of like yesterday, I did. So I'm currently watching Love Through a Prism on Netflix. So here's the deal with me and romance. You guys know I'm a media major. I went to university, I studied media. I love video games, anime, literature, film, television, you name it. Novels, graphic novels, like it doesn't matter. I love media. And do I particularly like romance? No, actually. One of the most like probably one of the best and oldest genres of literature, and I'm not a big fan. But here's what I mean. I feel like modern romance, maybe not modern, okay, bangers have been coming out in the last couple of years. But I mean, I've gone through a large chunk of my life, especially like, let's say, romance anime. I've gone through a lot of romance novels. I don't really like most romance novels. But here's what I'm getting at, chat. I don't like a lot of romance that are purely romance because I find that they're garbage. I feel like they solely focus on one aspect, and it's not, and the romance might be good, but why I think a lot of people who just like are into other genres don't vibe with romance so much is they focus just on romance and the story is pretty trash. Like there's not much of a narrative, and I don't mean there's not much of a plot. There's a plot, but the plot is not deep, and the narrative direction isn't there. It's a little all over the place, or it just doesn't exist. It's just like, oh, the romance takes place in this vacuum, which is actually fine. I kind of like that a bit more. But, and then look at the other characters. The other characters are oftentimes so bad, so awful, so stereotypical, blah, blah, blah. So I don't particularly vibe with romance all that much. However, does that mean I dislike romance altogether? No. When it's in anime, as long as if it's a romance anime, a lot of times it's bad. I don't typically vibe with it. But romance in anime or romance in film and television is needed. I think you have to have romance. I think that's part of a good story a lot of the time. So I think what I'm getting at, anyway, all this is to say, I don't hate romance. That is probably the genre I least can represent as a media major, because my romance mostly comes from romance in other genres, but I don't go out of my way to watch a pure romance very often. However, something like Clannad, which you could argue is not just a romance, but like I'm trying to think what else do I watch that's like considered a very typical romance. I am watching a romance right now. I'm watching Love In a Prism or Through the Prism on Netflix, and I recommend it to everybody. I recommend it. It's been really cool. It's really good. It gives major Studio Ghibli vibes in terms of the artwork, but more so in terms of it feels like the show is a romance, but in a very traditional sense of a romance. It's not like, oh, here's two people and here's the romance between them. It's romance in the sense of, you guys know when you start falling in love with somebody, maybe you don't, but maybe you do. When you start falling in love with somebody, oftentimes you start to see the world through a different lens. That's the idea of romance. Romance doesn't apply to, hey, I'm in love with somebody. It actually implies I'm in love with the world. So that's what romance is. And that's why you guys will hear about romanticism, which, believe it or not, one of the biggest influences for romanticism is Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe, you're like, wait, what? But that guy's like dark and dreary and gross, like quite frankly gross. Why is he part of the romanticism movement? Because romanticism is finding the beauty, finding the really, amazing romantic stuff in the benign, the gross, the disgusting, the gothic, the horror. That is what happens when you're in love, right? You start to see everything in the world, you start to see all these really cool aspects. So if you know what I'm talking about, if you've been in love, like whether, I don't mean you had a relationship, just you really saw somebody and you're like, I think I'm in love with them. Even if it's a crush, I don't care. Sometimes when you have a crush, like you start to see like that morning coffee hits different, right? That staring out at the lake, at the water feels philosophical. Also, thank you, Mossy. Like that is romanticism. That's romance. So even if you don't like the idea of like, oh, there's this guy, there's this girl, I don't even know that they fall in love, but it's pretty much guaranteed at this point. The show's not about that. The show is about seeing the beauty in the benign, which is why people love Studio Ghibli. Because Studio Ghibli is about seeing the beauty of nature, seeing the beauty in these tiny moments. Studio Ghibli is a romance genre, believe it or not. It is sort of the romance of the ordinary and the mundane and nature and what it means to be human, the human experience. That's what Studio Ghibli is. So if you like that kind of thing about Studio Ghibli, whether you like romance anime or not, I highly recommend Love Through a Prism. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. It's about a Japanese girl that moves to England to become an artist, and that sounds probably really boring for a lot of people, but I genuinely, if you like Studio Ghibli, I think you'll see what I'm saying. This really is it's entertaining. It sounds kind of boring, it's super entertaining, and it really makes you kind of miss and love all those small things about your life, such as getting up, going outside and seeing the rising sun, having that hot chocolate on a cold night, like every tiny little aspect. So if that sounds like your vibe, I just want to put you guys on. I'm really enjoying it right now. I'm like 7 episodes in, I think. Outside of that, what game have I been playing? In the same vein, something I probably don't typically play, I've been playing a farming sim. I've been playing a Stardew-like, sorry, a bit of pain and discomfort, game right now called Fields of Mystria. And it is basically, somebody first described it to me as if Stardew Valley and Sailor Moon had a baby, which honestly sounded really cool. That got me interested enough. I was like, what does that even mean? I like Stardew Valley. I'm gonna try this. And I don't know if they would want me to say, but actually somebody bought it for me. Somebody, a streamer friend bought it for me. And I've been playing it. It's the only game I've played so far during my recovery. And it's so good. I tried playing Stardew Valley recently again. It was a bit overwhelming. I was a bit like, I don't know if I have the patience for this. I will say Fields of Mystria has a better job at just like getting me into it and like wanting to do stuff. And it's so cute. So cute. So if you're looking for game recommendations and you like things like Stardew Valley, 100% you should check out Fields of Mystria. If you like anime, doesn't matter what type, if you like anime in general, I would recommend Love Through a Prism. It's pretty cool. And then in terms of other shows, I don't know. Do you guys have any recommendations? It doesn't have to be on Netflix, but bonus points if it is. Or film. Especially anime, because I have them all. I have all of the anime, chat. I don't even have Crunchyroll and I have all the anime. So yeah, recommendations are always good. Keep them coming. But yeah, anyway, so that's it. That was it. I just wanted to check in with you guys, update you on that, update you on what I've got going on, like what I've been doing. Ooh, crime dramas. Also, Luke the Ghost. How are you doing? Hope you're taking care of yourself. Was that you that was getting naked in my chat? I can't see them all right now because again I just have my laptop on in my bed, but I think it was because it's a purple long name. I've been liking Wild Cards. What is Wild Cards? I wish I could get into anime. I rarely have any spare time outside of late at night. No, Mossy, that's valid. If I were to say the biggest thing for me that like stopped me from watching anime for a hot minute was, yeah, I just didn't have the time. That being said, I grew up on anime. I grew up in a time where I, got bullied for watching anime. Nowadays, that's like almost the opposite. I feel like you could just genuinely be bullied for not watching anime. But I definitely, as I got older and like I went to university, like I didn't have the time. As I got my first job, not my first job, but like I got my maybe second job, university, definitely had to like take a step back and be like, I don't know if I'm even gonna watch anime anymore, and then realize no, I love anime. So that's one I can't give up. Anime is probably my favorite medium of literature. I've watched a total of like 3 anime because my friend group kept referencing them. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I really appreciate people that at the very least, they're like, oh, this doesn't mean I have to get into anime, but I'll just watch this one. People say it's really good, I'll watch it. That's how it should be. Guys, I'm not out here reading 50 books a year, but if somebody recommends me a really good book and I'm like, hey, that looks cool, I'm gonna go read that book, right? Like, don't turn yourself off to mediums. Do you know what I mean? Or games, same thing. Like, I know a lot of people that are like, I would never game. I'm not a gamer. I'm not gonna play a game. That found that one game that they just really enjoyed. And I think that's ignorance that you're like, I would never. I couldn't enjoy it. I couldn't enjoy childlike cartoons. It's like, come on, that's some ignorance. You could and you would. They're no different than like some of the greatest pieces of media are anime. Anyway, Wildcard is a cop that really wants to be seen by the precinct and gets paired up with a cute lady who's a con artist, and it obviously takes place in Vancouver. Oh, really? Okay. That's cool. Even though they say it's Metro City. Just watch Castle in the Sky, Laputa, really. For the first time. Pretty much cried the whole time due to story and beauty. Yeah, it's a beautiful one. It's a really beautiful one. It gives me... it's one I need to go re-watch for the 3rd time. I think I've only seen it twice, and for those that don't know, I would say I like specialize in Studio Ghibli. I've just written so many essays on Studio Ghibli for my like degrees and stuff. I need to watch it more. It's a mystery to me a little bit. It's one that I don't think that I've watched with a critical eye. I've watched it when I was a kid. and then I watched it in high school. So I haven't really, you know, had that real literary degree behind me to kind of like, oh, okay, wow, this is what this means. This is what this was getting at. Or this was the actual, you know, body of it, like the individual elements from writing to production to animation to anyway. Never have I ever wanted to camp so badly in the Glittering Cave. You know, one that makes me want to go camping a little bit is Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind, which it's on like an alien planet, but still. That one gave me like camping vibes a little bit. But yeah, guys, if you can't tell, my energy's getting a little bit drained. I do want recommendations, actually. Please, if anybody has some recommendations for me, keep them coming, because I like to have a choice, and I have a list. And what I'm doing right now is for my recovery for surgery. I'm trying not to go through my list. I'm using this as a break to find new stuff and to like just watch something on a whim, like I used to do when I was a kid. Not like, oh, I have a list of things I know that are good. Like, nah, just send something my way. I might check it out. Avatar: The Last Airbender is peak. I don't know. That's up there for one of my all-time favorites. It's probably in my top 10 at least, if not top 5, if not top 3. Love Avatar: The Last Airbender. Love it to death. I also have to go. Have a good one. Masi, thank you for popping in. That means the world. Thank you for just, you know, coming in and checking on me and saying hi. Take care of yourself, though. Have a good rest of your time zone. I've seen it like 25 times. Only 20? No. I have only seen it probably fully 3 or 4 times max. But you know, ADHD is wild. As much as I love literature and I love media, sorry, you know, you can name people and I'll probably like, I don't know who that was, but I like once you tell me about it, I'll know. So I struggle with that, and sometimes I feel like, oh, if I just go rewatch it, like I can like know more and I can talk about it more. Because in media studies, that's a big thing. People will be like, oh, you love Avatar: The Last Airbender? It's like, yeah, it's one of my favorite shows ever. They'd be like, oh, like, what about this random character that did this one thing, this one episode? I'd be like, who? What? Why? They'd be like, did you even watch the show? I'm like, I swear, I've watched it like 4 times. It's like one of my all-time favorites. But it's just ADHD. It'd be tough. Back for a bit. BB has calmed down. That's good. That's too high of expectations. It was like that when I was growing up with Harry Potter. Because do I kind of vibe with it so much now? Not really. You know, we don't need to talk about that entirely, but you can assume it's because of J.K. Rowling. That's why. But with Harry Potter, it'd be the same thing. People would be like, oh, you know, this and this and this. I'd be like, oh, I don't remember that. They'd be like, oh, that's because you just watched the movies. Like, no, I own and have read all the books, the first 3 at least like 3 or 4 times, but that doesn't mean, you know, I don't know. And then I found out it's just an ADHD thing. Can I tell you about the, you know, the themes, the rhetoric, the overarching structures, the symbolism? Yeah, probably more than they could, right? I can remember that stuff. I like really dig into that stuff, but like random characters and smaller events and stuff sometimes just don't, unless they tie into those like themes and symbolism sometimes. What about the Dragon Prince? I need to go finish that. I watched that first season of the Dragon Prince when it came out. People told me not to watch it. I kid you not. My 2 friends were like, no, that's going to be the dumbest thing ever. Look at it. I was like, no, this is low-key. Like, I like this. This is good. When people get gatekeepy about stuff, it's so odd to me. It's so stupid. The only thing I could be slightly gatekeepy about is I want people who haven't gotten into anime to watch anime because, again, it's just one of the best mediums. Like, you can pretty much animate anything, so it breaks a lot of barriers. Humans actually like and trust, for those that don't know,
Psychologically, humans trust rounder objects and rounder shapes. It's why we like babies. It's why babies like a nice round shape. That's why they like big round eyes. It's why they like. It's why humans like a lot of big round, let's say, bums, breasts, whatever. Like we like bigger and rounder. We trust it more. Now you're like, okay, but we find thinner people oftentimes more attractive in the West. Uh, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like we find it sexy or anything like that. What I'm talking about is we trust it more. So it has been proven. There's been multiple studies that have shown that we trust cartoons more than we trust actual humans. And that doesn't just mean we trust them with our money, we trust them with our security, like not to kill us. It genuinely means that it is easier to digest content, like psychologically, it's easier to digest the content of animated or cartoon uh, media than watching a person. Also, likewise, it is, and people don't like it as much, and everybody's different, but en masse, VTubers will slowly, as it becomes more normalized, actually have the advantage there. It is easier to digest, trust, liked, and build a relationship with uh, an animated person because they're not as like angular and jagged and things like that. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Anyway, Dragon Prince is so good. Yeah, no, I really like that first season. I just haven't watched anything after that. I need to go back and watch it. But thank you for that recommendation. Maybe I'll do that this week. But anyway, so that's just a fun fact for you guys. But because of that, what I'm saying is like anime is you can animate anything. So you're basic. It's unlike most other mediums, unless you're doing CGI or AI, you can have anything, right? So there's like, what can't you animate type thing? All the barriers are broken down. That puts it up here in terms of a medium because you can portray whatever you want. You can exaggerate it however you want. You can make it as realistic as you want to a degree, for sure. But like, one of the best mediums for that. And then two, it's easier to digest. We like it. We see it and we go, yeah, that doesn't feel as overwhelming. We like it. We see it. We go, I could watch more of it, like, than watching, I can't binge reality TV maybe as much because of that. It's weird. But I'm just here lurking. I appreciate that. I have so many things I need to watch. I feel that. Special interest info dumping. Yeah, exactly. Um, so yeah, I would say anime is probably my favorite medium for that reason. So give me animated show or cartoons, like I guess is adult cartoons for the most part though. I'm not about to sit and watch something that has the attention span for a literal 3-year-old. That being said, also like I don't know, Bluey's insane. Bluey's so good. SpongeBob, I still rock with SpongeBob for sure. So cartoons are fun. I just say anime because I feel like they definitely pander more towards an older audience with like more mature themes and tend to have a better storyline, deeper characters, things like that. And I love a narrative, like a not it doesn't have to be linear, but like a narrative structure. Most cartoons don't have that. They typically just go they're episodic. They go this episode's going to be about this episode's going to be about that, this episode's going to be about that. Whereas like anime typically is a full narrative. I've been enjoying the Tomb Raider series. I have not even the Tomb Raider series? Now I got to look into this. I didn't even know that was a thing. Is it like an animated series or is it a or just the games? Or just the games cuz like I guess that could involve. Wait, there's a Tomb Raider series on Netflix? Is this real? I didn't even I'm on Netflix like every day. How did I not see this? Oh, damn. I mean, it's got pretty terrible reviews, which is crazy. Um, but again, I don't trust reviews because, again, I'm a media major, and I think anybody. I'm not saying you shouldn't trust reviews, but like, you know, come on, right? Like, reviews by certain people that are also attuned to you and what you like, that's who you should follow. Um, Reviews outside of that should not deter you. You know, if something looks interesting, I always recommend give it a watch, check it out, give it the 30-minute. If it's like 20-minute episodes, give it 2 episodes. That's what I like to do. 30 minutes if it's like a film or it's like, a mini series potentially, or it's a TV show that again just has longer episodes. But if it's like 20 minutes, I say give it give it the 40-minute because they're not even 20 minutes, you know. So 2 episodes if it's an anime, 2 episodes if it's a sitcom that's like 20 minutes long, whatever. Otherwise, 30 minutes should give you what you need to know. If it's not good within the first 30 minutes, just don't waste your time. That's my golden rule. Duryu, Reina, how are you doing, Reina? Thank you for stopping in. I was talking about Fields of Mystria earlier. Really enjoying it. Really, really enjoying it. I'm getting super low energy. Sorry. I'm probably gonna. How long has the stream been going? I'll try to. I really want recommendations though, so I'd love if anybody wants to keep talking about recommendations. An hour and a half. Okay. I need Lara Croft in my life. Yeah, those reviews don't mean anything, Luke. They do not mean anything. I can't tell you offhand, but I have shows that I know that have like at least a 6 and have been some of the best shows I've ever watched. Films, a lot of films. Films are bad for it. Like, what's that one film? It's not good in the technical sense. That's not what I'm getting at. But there's that one film where they like get stuck on the beach and they start aging. That was a great fun watch. I really had a great sometimes you also have to take into consideration like your mental state while you were watching a film. Like, were you feeling like you were having a good day and you're in a good mood to watch this type of film? Sometimes I'm not in the mood to watch a romance. Sometimes I am. But anyway, that was one of the best experiences I had that year. Whenever it came out that year when I watched it, was one of my best film experiences. And I don't think it was a bad film. Technically, it wasn't that great by a lot of standards, especially narrative wise. But that being said, it had like a 4 or a 5 out of 10. And it should at least be given a 6. Should be given a solid 6, probably 6.5. My enjoyment, I would give that thing an 8. An 8.3, probably. So that doesn't mean you shouldn't watch it, right? Reviews are very. Also, there's no standard on how to review something, and that's a problem because a lot of people review based on their enjoyment, which is not. I'm sorry, but that's not it. Unless you're specifically like, hey, I want to review things based on enjoyment. Remember, these are my enjoyment. That's amazing. Do that. I want to know how you felt. But enjoyment should not be the only factor for a review if you want to get like critical and technical, because that doesn't make sense because that is the one part that is subjective. A film is not a fully subjective piece of art. It's not fully subjective. The same way actually a piece of art is not fully subjective. There are objective elements that we can still critique, right? It is an object, it is a thing, and we can critique those to some degree. Your enjoyment is the purely subjective. So if you're being like, hey, I got a 9, this is 9 for me, but then I look at it and I'm like, oh, that's because you really like, I don't know, you really like sexy women, and this film was entirely just pandering to people who like sexy women, and it was nothing but slop. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make sense. So that's that argument. It's so easy to. There's a billion ways to just, right. It can't be your only metric, to be honest. I do enjoy it. I'd love seeing how people enjoyed their films. If you're like, hey, this is just my honest enjoyment of a film, That's fine, but it needs to be said. You can't be like, oh, films are just, or any media, any art is, oh, it's just based on how much I like it. Okay, but you're your own individual with very specific likes and interests that you developed based on how you were raised, the place you were born, your culture. You literally you do start with some genetic markers. Like that doesn't that you can't call that an authentic critique. That's all I'm saying. Sorry, guys. Special interest or use talk. Thank you for coming to my TED talk. I'll leave it there for now. I'm cold but good. What are you up to, Reina? You should watch Jin-Ro. That sounds cool, Legacy. Wait. Jin-Ro. Do I know that? That sounds very familiar. Jin-Ro. Okay, I do know this, but I have never fully watched it. Jin-Ro going on the list for sure. Going on that list for sure. I know this is an animated film. There's not many animated films I don't know about, even the ones that are banned in my country and other countries, even the ones that are, I know them all. I recommendation, watch Paint Dry. Carmen Sandiego, right? I watched that growing up for sure. And I watched the remake a bit, but I just I was watching it with someone, we stopped, and I don't know that I'll go back just because memories, which sucks, but it's just how it is. I'm trying to think of recommendations, but my brain is soup. I slept a few hours last night, then got up for the gym. Damn, your insomnia has been bad too. My insomnia has been really bad, chat. I but that's because I'm in discomfort like 24/7, and the second I close my eyes, that discomfort's like just it manifests into images, into feelings. It takes over because that's what ADHD does. I start like feeling the pain and my brain starts thinking about like, I don't know, weird stuff. Centaur World. Arlo the Alligator Boy. Arlo? I feel like I've heard of Arlo. I feel like I wanted to watch Arlo actually, now that you mention it. Okay, yeah. So that's on Netflix. Yeah, I wanted to check it out. I did want to just at least check it out. Centaur World, okay. The times I've reviewed albums, there's parts where I did enjoy, but I knew objectively it wasn't as good as I felt. Exactly, guys. Inuyasha. If anybody's seen Inuyasha, is that the best piece of media ever? No, but it's probably like up there for number one for me. Did I enjoy that more than I've enjoyed almost anything in my life? Sorry to say, that was just my experience with it. That was like the time period. That was how I was feeling and what I was going through. That was like my interests. You guys know, probably not everybody, but a lot of you might know. Um, I grew up with a friend who was Shinto. Not for a long time. We only knew each other really for like 2.5 years. But again, they like got me really into Shintoism. And around that same time period, what was I watching? Inuyasha. What is that? Buddhist Shinto esque Japanese Sengaku period piece of media. And it's all about demons and it's all about the beauty of nature and, typical Shinto Buddhist ideologies. So it was really cool. And I don't know that I'll ever have. Same with Avatar: The Last Airbender. Is it the best piece of media? No, it's not, chat. It's not. Is it in terms of favorites? Probably top three for me. It's probably top three. Anyway, I'm generally very picky about movies, as you should be. Movies are a big investment, in my opinion. Movies, you don't have an episode and go, okay, was that good? Do I keep watching? Okay, episode 2. Was that good? Do I keep watching? Like, movies are a bit different. I feel like you start and you either watch it or you just realize in the first 10 minutes that you don't. Otherwise, you tell yourself you're going to watch the rest. Anyway, that is like everyone loves One Punch Man, and I just can't stomach it because of some of the animation style. Super valid. Super valid. One Punch Man also, is it that good? Not really, chat. Like, I really enjoyed it when I first watched it. I knew about it before it became an anime. It was really good because it is like there's a couple of the other like original isekai genre defining pieces. And then of course there was the opposite, right? Oh, this is a critique, or this was at least a, what's the word I'm looking for? This is a commentary on the genre. One Punch Man is a genre on the like shonen genre, or is a commentary on the shonen genre. It's a commentary on the like, okay, these people are just like, the whole show is how overpowered can somebody be? Oh, here we have this mundane non-aura farming guy who's like actually the strongest ever. Like it, so it's good for that. Doesn't mean it's like the actual narrative outside of that is pretty weak. It's pretty tropey. It's pretty stereotypical. Doesn't really go that far. Um, Anyway, thank you for sharing. Been doing errands and cleaning today. Oh, nice. It's good to be productive when you can. I know it's not always easy. All I got are old recommendations. GP, but you know I love older stuff. I actually love it. I don't know if I can say more than modern, but maybe. Maybe I do. Maybe I like the older stuff. Gentry Chow? Jinro is good. Been a hot minute since oh, you've seen it, Zesty. I've never actually watched that one. I'm aware of it. It's on my radar. Just never watched it. Gentry Chow. Oh, yeah. Okay, this one I did want to check out. I know it had good ratings. And I know it got nominated for something. Yeah, I think I'll check out that. That was on my radar and I never put it on my list. But it like it's pretty new though, right? What is it? 2024. Okay. To Be Hero. Oh, Reina, that's the one you told me. Yeah, To Be Hero. It's so cute. We all have some good, sometimes slop content we love. Exactly. I'm gonna try to think of like one of the worst things that you guys would be like, that's so bad, that I loved. That like just I love. What's a bad anime? Specifically, I can think of other genres, but anime is harder. What's a bad anime that I loved? That's tough. Wow. Why is that so tough? Naruto? One Piece? No, I'm just joking. One Piece is actually good. Uh, what is a bad anime that I liked, that I enjoyed? There's got to be an easy one. Oh, I can't say that. You guys would hate me. You guys would hate me if I said that. But it's because it's a good. It's not bad. But it was mostly a joke. But it's because everybody's been calling it bad lately. Okay, I'll think. But for now, let me keep going forward. Centaur World starts maybe a bit too silly, but then gets to themes that struck. Oh, okay. I can deal with that. I feel like the time period of Inuyasha was coming out was like a sneaky stay up late to watch something I wasn't supposed to thrill. Yeah, Reina, absolutely. I don't really care for movies. Honestly, that's fine. I would say you should always give stuff a try, but I have the pieces of the mediums of media that I like the least. And I think you guys would actually be shocked to know what probably number one might be. I don't think you would ever guess. Um, this is literally one of the most common factors that Inuyasha fans discuss is 90% that nostalgia feeling. Yeah, exactly, and I get that. It does hold up. I will say, guys, Inuyasha by no metric is like one of the greats, but it holds up. It is a good, if not close to great, because especially during that time period, things didn't have an open and shut like start to finish. It does. It does. It's a full, and it centers around themes that just were not tackled and still aren't tackled to some degree. It gets away with a lot of things that nowadays I think you can't talk about as easily, and I think need to be talked about or shown or seen or discussed, because it is just a part of people's lives. And that being said, also like nothing. There's a lot of animes recently that are really playing on the fact that like a lot of people love Sengoku ancient period Japan and like this idea of demons and Shintoism. or Buddhism, because Buddhism carries through a lot as well. Like JJK, Demon Slayer, right? That's a lot of like modern stuff that that came from Inuyasha. That came from, as much as I hate to say it, Naruto. But Naruto didn't do it to the degree that Inuyasha did. So anyway, sorry. Slark! My goodness, Slark. Sorry, I'm behind on chat. My apologies. I'm also lower energy now than the start of stream, so it's a little bit. It's taking its time. Toonami, I did that as well. Roof Guy was a decent movie. I actually want to watch Roof Guy really bad. I have not seen the rating. I don't care. I want to watch Roof Guy. I need to know how that story plays out. And it does look funny. I'm going to be honest, it does look funny. Non-aura farming, right? Ghost Stories English dub. Yeah, we've talked about that, Slark. That I remember. I almost watched it with. I was gonna do it for the Halloween thing, but I also know that I actually could get in trouble because, you know, some of the stuff is a bit non. I don't know, for some people probably, but I personally, again, it's all in good fun. It's not meant to be taken so seriously. I do find it funny to some degree. I haven't watched all of it though, so I'm mostly going off clips. Bad anime, but low-key love the Ghost Stories dub. That's funny. Duryu needs to watch this in a series watch party. Again, we almost did. I don't know. I feel like you guys are mature enough that we could, and it shouldn't be a problem. And if you don't like it, if it's not your type of humor, if you're like, oh, this is inappropriate, then honestly, I would just recommend just, you know, not watching it. Like, it's not meant to be serious. It's meant to be the stupidest, worst dub ever. That is the whole point. It's meant to be like, you know what I mean? Do a full breakdown video on Inuyasha so I don't have to. I probably would, guys. Inuyasha, just because it is one of my favorites, uh, you know, I have dissected it quite a lot, so I probably should. They also like going to another world and being shown their destiny, isekai or something. What? Also, fun fact. Wait. Anybody who's been like really actively listening, we need to have a discussion. Are you guys aware? Are you aware that Inuyasha is not an isekai? I see it all the time. People love to be like, "Oh, one of the original isekais," or like, "Blah blah blah." Here's an isekai, and and if you go look up who writes it, it's these big YouTube channels, these big like, you know, gamer channels that like cross over into anime, film channels that cross over into anime, and it's like Inuyasha is not an isekai. It is 100% without a doubt not an isekai too. It's not even like well, technically, no, it's not an isekai. Not even a little bit. People these days also have a problem with thinking everything fantasy that's Japanese, not even an anime. Anything Japanese fantasy is an isekai. It's like an isekai is a pretty straightforward genre. You know? And then they're like, "Oh, okay, but it's like isekai elements." No, I think you mean fantasy elements. I think you just mean it's a fantasy. Like it's a high fantasy. Like just because it has fantasy doesn't make it an isekai. It's crazy. That would mean and that's it. They think everything's an isekai. Exactly. Slark, you basically named what an isekai is. Guys, what is the defining quality of an isekai? Died and reincarnated in another world. That's an isekai. That's all it is. It's a very specific genre that oftentimes has very specific tropes too that are not found in Inuyasha. But also, again, does Kagome die and get reincarnated? No. Also, is she stuck in another world? Because that is a thing, guys. An isekai is not you go to another world. Like if you go between, that is completely different. That is one of my favorite genres. This is my favorite subgenres of fantasy. I actually personally love the idea of like, and that's Shintoism. The well is a Shinto gate. She's going into the the spiritual world of like Sengoku Japan, because the spiritual world is like, anyway, we're not gonna get into it. Now I'm humming the Inuyasha credit song. Which one? Which one? I love the one where she's on the Ferris wheel. Is that the first one or the second one? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Kagome on the in the snowy Ferris wheel. Damn, that's romance, chat. That's I love that. Such a vibe. Anyway, sorry, let me keep going. You don't talk shit about my boy Naruto. I didn't. I stopped. That ninja will F you. Listen. Watch a stream and a video call. I'm not hating on Naruto. I am not. I get why people love it. I really do. Um just because I don't vibe with it as much doesn't mean I think it's bad or dislike it. Do I think if somebody's gonna say it's like the best? Not even close. Not even close. Not even a little bit close. However, does that mean it's not also one of the like greats or very, very good? Yeah. Take out the filler, it's actually very good. Like genuinely, and there's a lot of things you take out the filler, it's not very good. For instance, no, I can't think of anything. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of I don't know. I can't think of any right now. But there are things you take out the filler, it's not very good. Bleach take out the filler, it's very good. Bleach minus the filler is better than Naruto. Sorry. And I don't mean, again, favorite wise, Bleach take out the filler is better than Inuyasha. Bleach take out the filler might even be better than One Piece. Nah, probably not. Probably not. Probably not. But Bleach minus filler is pretty crazy. It's actually it's insane. I slept on it, chat. I slept on it. It was one that I'm like, I don't know why this is in the conversation sometimes. I'll do my diligence. Same thing I'll do with Naruto. I will go back. I will watch all of Naruto. Don't worry. Same with One Piece. I will watch all of One Piece. I've watched a lot of One Piece. I watched some Naruto. I have not finished these series. Do I know how they end? Yes. Do I know the majority of the content in them? Yes. But I have not watched them from start to finish, all the way through. So I will. Don't worry. The Doryu show has a lot of filler, and it's not good without it. Thank you, Stone. Thank you. I appreciate that comment. Filler? I barely know her. And with that, maybe we'll call it for today, chat. Let me just. I gotta do some things anyway right now, so let me just be here with you guys while I do that. Thank you, Legacy. I actually love that one. That one needs to get played more. Yes, we will, because I will have to whoop your ass for that. Lol. I'm sorry, I didn't even see who that was. That went by so fast. Is that you, Slark? Was it somebody who just has been here but didn't use it? Sorry I missed that. But I think, yeah, just while I finish up doing this stuff, probably gonna get going. Oh yeah, we're almost at 2 hours. I'll just go once we hit just after the 2 hour mark. I had a campaign sponsored, sorry. I had a sponsor that I was supposed to do. I just didn't do it, obviously, because I'm not feeling well. I did reach out to them and say, hey, I would be willing to continue doing this if you could give me an extension. And if they give me an extension, I said I wouldn't do it today, I wouldn't do it tomorrow, I wouldn't even do it Wednesday, probably. But at earliest Wednesday, and I said I would really like to do it Saturday or Sunday because I don't stream those days. So I'm hoping, because again, it's not a lot, and I'm not asking anybody to like come and play the game, download the game, buy anything in the game, nothing like that. But you know, just by you guys being here and me testing, like game testing, I get paid for game testing. So that give me a little bit of extra to get some cool stuff to honestly just snack and drink on. I'm gonna be real with you. I got my medications. I have like 3 medications over there. I got I did the streams. I was able to pay for like Uber there, Uber back, um, you know, stuff like that. So it was fine, but I'm craving like so probably because I need extra hydration and because of medications. I'm craving like Pocari Sweat. Shout out GP. I think we were talking about Pocari a little while ago, right? I'm craving like Pocari Sweat or just Gatorades, Powerades, like electrolyte drinks. Um, so I was like, okay, if I do this realistically, even if I just make like $10 from the thing, then I can go buy. Well, I can't, but I can go send somebody to go buy me, you know, some drinks to just like have and chill in bed with. Um, so anyway, I'm hoping to do that. That's all I'm saying. Stanley, Stanley, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. Punch you right in the wound is crazy. I read that and it didn't even clock. Punch you right in the wound. I'm about to nap, so we'll lurk for the last bit. Feel better soon. Again, we're just gonna go for 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna probably head out of here. Although I don't want you guys to be in ads. I don't know when ads start. Full body workout stream with Gymshark. Guys, I am gonna be doing workout streams. I think part of the reason I'm having the surgery, right, is so I can get back to like doing stuff. For the last 5 to 6 months, I've been pretty limited. And I tried to do stuff and it only made things worse. And then I had to stop. I might do workout streams because that's always something I've talked about with you guys. I would like to do those eventually at some point. Study streams, I would like to do those. I might create a whole other channel maybe years from now. I would, and so maybe not this channel because I like talking to you, I like playing games with you guys. But I want to do study streaming like all day, basically every day. I'd like to be a streamer who hops on and I'm here for you, and you can come visit me every single day. So I'm not saying that we're gonna see that this year, but I would like to. I'd like to create probably a second Twitch account if that's possible, or maybe not. Who knows? And just stream while I study, while I co-work. Utopia, what is up? What is up, Void? I hope you're doing well, Void. I hope it's okay that I say that. Let me know if I need to keep it on the DL. I hope to at least see you in other streams if you can't stream yourself. You'll see me in some, but again, I have to get off my pain meds, and that means I'm not going to feel like talking. So you'll see me, I'll say hi maybe, but I'm not going to be like chatting too much. Because it's just it's too tough right now. But yeah, you'll see me more. Part of me like streaming today too was to say like, hey guys, I'm back. I'm going to try to like, talk to you a bit more in the Discord, talk to you on YouTube a bit more, maybe put out some YouTube videos if I can, like clips and stuff, maybe talk to you guys in your streams or in other people's streams. Gonna be lurking for now, but gonna be back. Glad to see you're back from surgery, mate. Absolute legend. Thank you, Void. I got to go, King. No worries, Legacy. Take care of yourself. My sweet boy. You got this, Captain. Thank you, Stanley. I'll kiss you on it afterwards. Tell me if you need help with the workout schedule. Maybe actually. If you don't study stream again, I will be sad. Yeah, I really want to. He means we'll see it next month, confirmed. Jury, I believe in y'all. In ya. I'll gladly wait for your return. Oh, Stanley, thank you. Yeah, I missed that. Well, gotta go. Everybody's gotta go. Guys, it's like perfect timing. I gotta go too. I don't know when ads are. I don't want to go during ads. So, can I check through Stream Manager maybe? I'm gonna wait just a little bit. I know some people got to get going. That's okay. This gives people a chance to come in and say goodbye, and I do have at least 1 or 2 more things I want to say. Okay, first thing I want to say is I have gone on breaks before, even if it's just a week, and I lose followers for sure. It happens. I lose, you know, viewers on Twitch. It doesn't matter on everything. I was really worried about that, even though it was just a week. But I know I'm not going to be doing my usual stuff. When I got here, by the time I checked viewers, we were at like 19 average. I know when I check, we're gonna probably hit at least 150 to 200 viewers easily. Um, so like, what? Didn't expect that. I expected the exact opposite. I didn't expect so many people. So that's the one thing that I just wanted to make sure I said is one. Sorry, I'm really low energy. If you can't tell, I almost feel like I could crash right now, crash out. But one, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for checking in on me. I am having a bit of a tough time. It's not that bad, I'll be honest. It was really bad a couple days ago. It's not that bad right now. I'm okay, guys. I'm doing well. I think I'm on track for full recovery within 2 weeks. So thank you for checking in on me. That does mean a lot. I kind of need it right now. Definitely feel alone. I don't have the energy to like message everybody. There's so many people here I love. So many people here I've made a good connection with. I'm not about to message all of you. I haven't even messaged some of my like day one peeps. You know what I mean? I'm not out here messaging everybody. I can't. I just can't right now. So this gives me a chance to talk to you guys, to see you guys, and to spend time with you. So thank you for that. That really means the world to me right now. And then last but not least, I'm back. I'm back. I should see you guys tomorrow. If pain is really bad, I could cancel stream, but I don't foresee that as the case. I don't see why it would be worse. And two, I will probably try harder than even today to just be consistent, to be there. So for whatever it is, whether it's another hour stream or hopefully I plan on just playing Pokemon for 2 hours. Right now I feel like 2 hours is what I can give. So maybe chat for like 30 minutes and then play Pokemon for the rest of the 2 hours. I hope to do my Pokemon stream tomorrow. So if you like Pokemon, if you just like me, stop in the first half hour. We'll chat. We'll hang out. But if you like Pokemon, I'm gonna plan to do the Pokemon tomorrow to get back to normal, to get back to a bit of normalcy, so I'm not going crazy. So hopefully I do get to see some of you guys tomorrow for that. Anyway, we love you. No, I love you guys. Get plenty of sleep that you can, recover well, and recover soon. Thank you, GP. Thank you. Thank you, Stanley. Thank you, Reina. Only do what you can. Take care of yourself, and we will be here when you are able. Thank you, Reina. And again, Reina, thank you so much for, giving me currently my only addiction. I haven't even played Pokemon. I haven't even played Minecraft. I've just been playing that. Okay, guys, I'm probably gonna call it. I don't know for an ads, but probably gonna call it there. Is there anything else I wanted to say before we go? Anything you guys wanted to let me know or talk about with me? Is there anything? Just because I feel like if I go till 5 minutes after at least, ads should be done. I don't want to leave in ads. Anyway, shout out YouTube also. In the meantime, then shout out YouTube. A lot of people came through on YouTube today. That was really awesome. I did not expect anyone on YouTube. I expected maybe like 1 or 2 people. But I know we got
more prime. Can't get enough prime.
Hey, Reina, thank you so much for the
we need prime harder,
sub.
faster, stronger. Faster prime. Prime now.
Hey, thank you so much for the prime sub, Reina. Get rest and reach out if you need to. Thank you. Thank you. And I will start reaching out because again, guys, I might have to be bedridden for over a week still. So I will eventually start feeling better and like no pain, very little if any discomfort. Maybe, quite frankly, I might not have discomfort or pain in the next couple days, but I still have to be probably bedridden for most of the time. Because I don't want to be up moving around and like causing any issues with the healing process. So I'm hoping maybe we could do some collabs like next week with some people, maybe, or maybe even late this week if I really feel up to it, but probably not. Like weekend collabs or like, you know, Wednesday or something collab. I might see if I can. So we can get some repo in. I'd love to do peak or repo are probably my two that I'd love to play. So some people wanted to get together and play that, or I don't know what else. Um, Maybe some Pokemon showdown with somebody or something. We might be able to like do that. I'll probably just go live and be like, "Hey, does anybody want to play something?" Something like that, and see. But that's it. You deserve smooth, cozy drinks and tea, Stanley. You have no idea. That's what I'm craving right now. Is I want some Powerade. I want some of those fancy tea drinks from we can get anywhere, but like I see them all the time at TNT. I want some like awesome teas I haven't had yet, like the pre-made tea beverages. I want some of that. I want some like matcha, or some oolong milk tea or something like that. That's what I'm craving. Royal milk tea. I know they have the, but I've had all of the royal milk teas. I love royal milk tea. Anyway, that's probably it for me, guys. I think this is a safe spot to end it. I feel like the conversations we've got out, I've updated everybody, talked about everything that's on my list. I'm low energy. It's not gonna be. We're not gonna be like, hey, let's go do this. Let's. So this feels like a really good spot. I went longer than I thought I would today. So thank you guys for being here for that. I will see you guys tomorrow. Anybody who's around for at least another hour stream, and hopefully be playing. I know I will at least play Pokidoku, and then hopefully Pokemon after, or just chat and then finish off the hour. Thanks for the stream. Have a great time zone, everyone. Damn, I'm tired. Have a good night. You too, Clumsy. You too, Alcohol. Clumsy, I will see you later. I can't confirm that. I can't confirm that, but the plan is to see you later. Yeah, have a good night, guys. Thank you for being here. I can't say that enough. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking in on me. Fingers crossed, exactly. But yeah, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other, and recovery for everything you guys got going on, whether it's medical and physical or not. Maybe it's mental, but like, hopefully everybody's on that road to being healthier, to being better, and just good luck with that journey. And I'm here for you for that. I'll see you. I'll be here tomorrow. Come tell me about it. Come check in. I'll check in on you. Take care and take it easy. Thank you, Tiff. Thank you, Tiff. Take care of yourself. Shout out on Quester. Shout out you on YouTube. Hope you're doing well. Take care of yourself, homie. I'm gonna get going though. I'm tired as hell if you can't tell right now. I still have to recover myself. So I'm gonna just go do that. So take care of yourselves, guys. Nice seeing you guys. Thank you for checking in on me. But we'll raid out. I'll find somebody. I'll send the party over to somebody. But for now, see you tomorrow.